demonstrating. She travels the world internationally, demonstrating and teaching evidential mediumship, and as a huge proponent of religion of spiritualism. So we welcome Simone today for the event.
Thank you. Look at the time. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I think it's still morning. Okay. One of the things that always makes me feel elated is the fact that in my work and my travels, I see people who come from all different walks of life. Every single one of us has a different background. Every single one of us has been brought up in perhaps a different way. And yet, something makes us all join together in the auspices of spirit. I know that as we join together in that power, every one of us feels at home, we feel welcomed, but more importantly, we feel touched by that power of the spirit. I know that spiritualism is a counterbalance to materialism. I know that we live in a material world where we have to pay our bills and we have to fight for a roof over our heads sometimes. But nevertheless, this religion of ours provides us with a peace and contentment because we know that it offers us something different to materialism. I believe that at the turn when the spirit world induced that change within modern spiritualism in 1848 through those Fox sisters, I know that came about because we were going into an industrial revolution and we were becoming materialistic, and the spirit world was knocking on the door saying, recognize us. We are an integral part of you and you are an integral part of us. And so when we go through our lives, every day, the usual sort of grind sometimes of work and more work. Once we open our mind to the idea, to the concept of the power of the spirit, it changes us. It transforms us. Because the power is a transforming power. I believe, you see, that while you sit here, while I'm here, that the power is all around us. And that power works on an unconscious, a subconscious, and a conscious way. You may be able to feel it, but you may not know, as I don't, exactly what that power is doing to me. How enlightened I'm about to be. How different I'm about to change. Because that power is here for every single one of us. Not one of us has more than another. We are all the same. However, what we want from it may be a diverse range of things. Maybe now you want some peace. Maybe now you want some healing. Maybe now you want to feel joy and excitement. But whatever it is you're looking for, you can find that in the power, because that power exists for you. I believe the message of the Spirit is that we have a power, and I believe my work is missionary, in that I want to take that message into the world to show everybody they too have a power and that they belong. And I consider the spirit world to be like a nuclear power station, and I am a hairdryer. I'm the one at the end with the hairdryer, that's all I am. But I am connected. I'm connected because I belong, but so do you. That, for me, is a message of the Spirit. They're not so worried about whether we work as mediums or healers, as long as we serve this world, as long as we care for humanity, as long as we show that we are united. Because they never want us to be separate. They never want us to be alone. The greatest message Spirit will ever tell you is enjoy life. Enjoy it. It's there to be had. And coming here in a place like this can open up your heart and your mind to the power, because you are giving yourself a moment of truth to witness the power for yourself. Maybe you come out of these doors in an hour or so's time and you suddenly find a solution to a problem, or you suddenly think about somebody who needs some help, or maybe you want to go back to your family and just be a part of the family. But that's what the power will do. Because of your willingness to serve, your willingness to be there and to enjoy the power. That power comes through everything, every living thing. And we use that same power in our healing ministry. We use it in our sitting in the power. We use it in our blending with the Spirit for mediumship, in every aspect. But it's there constantly, not just when we choose to use it. And that is the message of the Spirit. Don't allow yourself to go through life thinking that your power is only there on high days and holidays, or maybe when you're feeling good. But it's when you're feeling not so good, when you're feeling troubled, when you're feeling another's pain and there's nothing you can do to ease it, that's when the Spirit is there for you. The Spirit wants you to know that you belong and that you are entitled. You are entitled to that power because you are a human being and the essence of that power is you. When we look to the power of the Spirit in all walks of life, we ask ourselves numerous questions about who we are. What's the point? What's the point of life? And every one of us, I believe, will have different answers for that question. And they will all be right. But when we understand and accept that that power is an inherent part of us, and that whatever we do in our lives, we cannot move away from it. What we're doing here is we're acknowledging it. We're including it. We're accepting it. When we accept the power in our everyday life, then we've got it. Not when you use it on a Sunday or a Friday, but every single day. When you can wake up and be pleased to be living, to be alive, to be part and a reflection of that divine source that resides within you, then you can say, I know the Spirit. I feel certain that the power of the Spirit that's with all of us is enhanced by how we are together, how we behave towards each other. I know that when it's my time to make my transition to the spirit world, I don't want to be known as Simone the medium. I would like to be known as Simone, the person who tried to do her best but didn't always get there, you know? Because it's not who I am, it's how I live. But I would like to be thought of, and I would like you to be thought of, as a decent human being first. Not a title, not a certificate after my name, but a decent human being. Because that's why we're here. That is the message of the Spirit. The Spirit wants to show you that you, whoever you are, is reflected in the way we behave towards one another. I know the Spirit will tell me constantly that it isn't enough to know you have a spirit. It's what you do with it that matters, how you use it creatively. And that essence of God will touch every aspect of you and bring out the best in your compassion, in your healing, in your care, in your patience, and in your tolerance. And I know the spirit world that works with me is always saying, try to move people's minds away from injustice and indoctrination, because that's what holds us back. The message of the Spirit is to be free and a free thinker.